Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Brick House Bones. I'm Dr. Lisa, physical therapist and bone health exercise specialist. And today, really, we have an extra special class for you because we're trying to make things better and better all the time based on your feedback. So as always, 4 new exercises that are evidence-based to prevent fractures. And today we're putting them in a complete program for you so we can follow along together. You hit play, we exercise together, and you've accomplished your mission for the day. Now, please stay with me because at the end of the exercise program, at the end of the circuit we do, I have a very important mobility exercise for our hips and knees that's directly related to being able to get on and off the floor. So if that's not a super easy thing for you, you should check out this exercise because that's going to help you get there. All right, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to need a chair. So pull up your chair and you need a ball or a rolled up sock. That will work just as well. All right, so gather what you need, get your water if you need it, and let's get to work. Okay, let's start with our warm-up. Reach up, look up. Arms come back down. Reach up, look up. Every time we reach up, working, lifting the heart, lifting the spine, working those postural muscles. Let's reach, step and reach to the left and come back. Step and reach to the right and come back. Being able to move side to side in either direction. Hip circles. Other direction. Let's take the arms forward and squeeze them back. Forward, squeeze them back. Opening up the heart. Opening up the shoulders and the front body. And relax. We'll take the hands down to the thighs and we're going to slide those hands down to the knees in our hip hinge motion. Hip hinge motion. Long spine. Hips draw back. Sometimes people are afraid of the word deadlift. Deadlift is just a hip hinge with weight. We ask you to hip hinge when you lift instead of rounding your back. So we teach you how to deadlift and be strong in that motion so that you can lift what you need to lift correctly. Okay, let's do some big step forward, big step back, big step forward, big step back. Kind of a warm up for all the different things that we are going to do today. Like to warm up the joints, warm up the body with a relatively simple exercise so that they're prepared for the motion that we're going to give them in the exercise. We are starting out in your chair today. Tuck that back, and we are doing 4 rounds, so stay with me. Starting in the chair, we're going to lean forward. Reach up. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you notice it's somewhat fast on the way up. 5, we're going for 10. 6, 7, a little slower on the way down. 8, 9, 10. Excellent. So we're incorporating a lot of the different things we've learned along the way in Brick House Bones. So that had a little bit of a power component to it. Gives us a little more impact through the lower body. This next one is a strength exercise for our core. You're going to use a wall, hands at shoulder height. And you're coming out into this wall plank position. And I'm pushing into the wall so that these muscles are turning on a little bit more. So giving a push into the wall, and then we're going to march. 1, 2, 3, 4, not too fast. 5, 6, pushing into the wall. 7, 8, 9, 10. Weight bearing through the arms and shoulders. We get some upper body weight bearing there. We also get some core strength and some hip mobility and building some stability through the middle body. Grab your ball or your sock, something that's not going to damage anything should you drop it. All right, now let's go into our one-legged balance. You may have a little kickstand in the back if you need it, or if you're doing better at your one-legged balance, just hold that. We're going to toss. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Switch sides. Set that strong foundation again. You can keep that one foot back there if you need. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, that helps us with anticipatory balance, of being able to maintain balance while we're anticipating where the ball's going and to catch it. So that's much more dynamic and reactive and really helps progress our balance reactions. All right, next exercise is going to be bounding. Now, you may use your chair or counter for this, but this is what bounding forward is going to look like. Come up on one foot, feet come together, step back. Other foot, bound, step back. If you need to use your chair for balance, and maybe it's just a big step with a little push off, that's okay. You do what works well for you today. We're talking about a big step with a little extra push, a little extra zhuzh if you got it. Now, if you can do it without the chair, do it so that we get that landing and impact, all the better. All right, here we go. We're doing 5 on each side. Bound, step back. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, you guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good work. We're coming back to our chair. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like the tempo you're doing. 6, 7. Way to stay with me. 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Let's get to our wall. Pushing in, holding that wall up, and march. 2, 3, 4, 5. Feeling strong in the arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab your ball. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Other side. Now we need reactive and dynamic balance. We need to be able to respond, trying to count at the same time. 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to be able to respond to changes in our environment. It's not just holding one position steady. So the ball is really a nice way to incorporate that. I'm going to do an entire video just on balance exercises because of that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for that. Okay, bounding. 1. Excuse me. 2, 3, 4, alternating side to side. 5, use your chair if you need to. 6, 7, it's okay if it's just a large step. 8, with a little bit extra push. 9, 10. All right, good job. Coming back to the chair. 2 rounds down, 2 to go. Then we're going to get on the mat. We're going to do a great mobility drill. It's one of my favorites. I do it with all of my clients that need to be able to get on and off the floor. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, Like that big push. 4, nice and strong. 5, 6, 7. You will feel change over time as you keep this up. 9, 10. Tell yourself, I'm getting younger every day. Let's go. Pushing against the wall. Okay. Push the wall away. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love the feeling you get in the front body, that tension through the core and through the shoulders. As we do that exercise, it just feels really effective. All right, I'm going to switch the first leg I do. I always do the right leg first. This time I'm going to do left leg first. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Isn't it amazing how we always have habits of always using one leg versus the other? 9, 10, maybe? Sure, close enough. Here we go. Other foot. We always have habits of leading up a stair with one foot, not the other. Crossing one knee over the other more than, usually it's like an 80-20 or a 90-10. 90% of the time, it's always one side over the other. I think that's 10. Going for our bounding. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is hopping over a puddle. 10, right? This is how we hop over a puddle when we're walking out in the park. All right, very good. 3 down, last round here, and then we're going on to the mat for our great mobility drill. Coming back to our chair, 10 stand-ups from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Last round of wall marches. Getting that nice weight bearing through the shoulders and march. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Grab your sock or your ball. I'm going to do left foot again this time to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My fatigue showing. 8, 9, 10. That's all right. It's challenging me. That's exactly what we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're still with me, great job. Let's get to our bounding. Here we go. 1, going for that impact and explosiveness. 2, 3, we lose that as we get older. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, nice work. Okay, that was 4 rounds. Four rounds of that. Now we're going to come down onto our knees. Now, again, you can use the chair, and if you need a cushion or a pad for your knees, that's okay too. You can kneel on a pillow or a cushion, something that's a little softer. So if you need the chair, use the chair, coming down on one knee and then the other knee. Now, when I teach getting up from the floor, we have to get to this position. But in order to get up, we have to be able to shift our weight to one side, pick up the other leg, and place it in front of us. Then we're in a position to push up to stand. But if you can't do that, often it can be really difficult to get up and down. So this is a great mobility exercise. So if you need to use your chair, you may. So we'll start with both knees down. You're going to shift your weight to one side, pick up the other hip, pull it up high, place it down in front of you. Good. Pick it up, bring it around the back. There's one. Lean over, bring that leg forward. Two. If you can do it with no hands, that's going to improve the stability side to side in that hip and your core strength. Three. There we go. Four. Good job. Last one. Five. And I always teach as you're bringing the leg back, pick it up and out. Good. Let's do the other side. So we have to shift our weight over. Bring that leg over and back. One. Again, it's okay. Two. If you need to hold on, absolutely okay. We need to get that mobility. Three. Four. Pick it up and out. Last one. Out, up, and down. There's number five. Up, out, and down. Good job. So that's your hip mobility drill. I would definitely advise, if that was challenging for you, that you practice that a little bit every day, even just 5 repetitions. That will get a lot stronger very quickly. All right, next I'm going on to my stomach for our head lift. And this is our posture exercise. This is helping to strengthen the spinal muscles in the upper back and neck. So in this prone or head down position, the forehead can rest here. We want to keep the chin tucked as we lift the head up off the table straight. So it's not this, it's straight back and release. Straight back and release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you can make a triangle with your hands or overlap your hands and rest your forehead on your hands as you're taking a break. If you get any pressure or tension in your low back, then place a pillow right under your hips, and that should take care of it. So we'll come back to this position, and with the hands folded over and the forehead resting, that's a good starting position. Lift the head up, relax. Don't look up. Continue to look down and keep the chin tucked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is also a good exercise for any other neck issues, cervical disc issues, stenosis. This is an exercise I would consider. I mean, we certainly don't want any pain with this when you do it, but you do want to feel those muscles working. And it really helps put our head and neck in a more optimal position for us. So we're just taking a short break here. In this position, being head down, it really allows our muscles to work against gravity. So gravity is pushing my head into the mat, and I'm lifting my head against gravity. Gain that postural strength. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Pushing up and back into a gentle little child's pose stretch Arms extend long, reaching the hips back with a long spine. Finishing today's class with this nice gentle stretch. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you like this routine. I will continue to have a nice class for you every single week. I love your comments and questions. If there's something specific you want, please write it down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would be so grateful if you would hit that subscribe button, like this video, or share it in your groups with your friends that you know are also looking for this information. With all my gratitude.